Guaranteed to leave you shaken and stirred, Lulu, Atomic Kitten, Marty Pello and more pay tribute to 007, Songs of Bond, tonight at 9:15.
Oh, look. Here's our Vicky back from her date with the fridge.
Let's see how she got on.
Vitality Drink, sponsoring Blind Date with Muller Love.
On Blind Date tonight, Adam and Deb return from their sizzling date on the Caribbean island of St. Kitts. But was their time together as spicy as old Jamaican rum? And Steph and Elliot spill the beans about their trip to beautiful Belgium.
She's a drop-dead redhead who wants them wet. It's Scylla!
Hello and welcome to Blind Date. Now, when it comes to love, we've all got our own idea of perfection. For Dudley Moore in the film, it was 10, but for Adam, it's definitely an 8.
Like, I'm well known in Essex, like, my motto is only date a size 8.
Well, that's all to come, but does size matter? Yes! There's always one. Maybe these fellas know. We've got 3 gorgeous guys back here, all chomping at the bit to find a date and meet their mate. So let's bring on the boys. Good, but the proof of the pudding is in the meeting. Let's get to know them. Fellas, we're ready for you, so introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Chris, I'm 24 and I'm an engineer from Birmingham. The reason why I'm on Blind Date is to find myself a Monday to Friday girlfriend. I'll see her as much as she likes through the week, but the weekends are for lads, football and the pub. No birds allowed. So as a boyfriend, I'd be a part-timer.
Hi, my name's Tim, I'm 26, I'm a buyer, and I live in London. The reason I'm on Blind Date is because I'm after a new type of girlfriend. I've had enough of it-girl wannabes, the Tamaras and Victorias of this world, and now I'm after someone a little bit more down-to-earth and get racy with a Sharon or a Tracy.
Hi, my name's Leon, I'm 25 and I'm a recruitment consultant from Liverpool! The reason I'm on Blind Date is I'm looking for a girl that's satisfied with her size, who's at one with her weight. I'm fed up at weight-watching whingers who spend all day calorie counting. I suppose the words to describe me is a chubby chaser!
It, 3 of them all with so much to give. But who's going to get it? Well, this lovely young lady. She's sexy, she's Sophie, and she's from Sunderland. So come in, Sophie. Mwah. Sit yourself down there, girl. You look gorgeous, I have to say. Tell everybody what you do.
I'm a school teacher, Scylla.
And what age do you teach?
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Very cute,
Babies. But you're not a very happy bunny, are you,
No,
yourself?
I'm not happy at all, Scylla.
Yes,
at all.
We think you look stunning. She looks stunning, ladies and gentlemen, yes? Yes. But you are not very happy with your figure. Now, why is that?
Well, I've got a bit of a problem, you see. No matter how much I seem to eat, nothing happens.
Really?
There's just nothing there.
Ah, well, what's the problem? Because you look great from here.
Well, bigger boobs, bigger bum, maybe.
Really?
Chunkier arms.
And do you eat a lot? I mean, are you trying that?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
And you don't put on any weight
Seems to be a bit of a problem.
What type of guy are you going
Well, the weight of my heart is through my stomach. And do you know what, Scylla?
What?
I can eat any man under the table.
Well, it's a fine thing if you can do it, isn't it? It's wonderful. Well, let's see what we can do for you tonight, all right? So, make your questions good, OK? Off you go, sweetheart.
Question number 1. My occupation is a school teacher, and consequently, I am expected to be a mine of information. What piece of trivia can you give me to add to my collection? And that's to contestant number 1.
Being a Blind Date fan, did you know that statistically, contestant number 1 gets picked the most? So make the wise move tonight and go for numero uno.
Same question to number 2, please.
Well, I'm a bit of a wine specialist, so did you know that vintage wine and deluxe champagne takes up to 10 years to mature properly? Funnily enough, I've actually got a bottle which is lying in my cellar at the moment, which is actually celebrating its 10th birthday today. So do you fancy sharing some with me?
And same question to number 3, please.
As a regular down the gym, I know a lot about the human body. In fact, Sophie, did you know that the tongue is the strongest muscle? So how about on our date, we work out our strongest muscles together?
Right, second question.
Oh, it all hangs on this.
I've got a passion for food, and a man's opinion on what they eat is very important to me. So, what's your views on the following? And this is to contestant number 3. Do you like to eat Chinese or Indian?
Definitely Chinese.
Good choice. And do you like chocolates or boiled sweets?
Definitely chocolates.
Excellent answer. And contestant number 2, chicken or steak?
Chicken.
Like chicken? Pizza or kebab?
Definitely pizza.
All right, bit of a kebab girl myself. And number 1, pasta or fish and chips?
Fish and chips, definitely.
Good, good. Crisps or peanuts?
Crisps.
Oh, excellent. Love crisps.
Well, there you go. You've asked your 2 questions there. And it's time to get rid of one of those gorgeous fellas. Oh, I hate this bit. Now, who are you going to get rid of? Are you going to get rid of number 1, number 2, or number 3?
It's going to be number 2.
He impressed you, you know. He did impress you. I mean, he promised you a, vintage bottle, 10-year...
wine connoisseur.
Yes, yeah. Do you drink wine? Very fattening.
Yeah, prefer a pint.
Well, that's where he blew it. Yes, you did turn down number 2. What about that? It's our Tim from right here in London. Come in, Tim. Save the red bottle, save the vintage bottle. Well, you've only got one more question. That's the final decider. OK, make it a good one.
I like a man with a good sense of humour.
Yes.
You have got 10 seconds to make me laugh, and that's to number 1.
OK, Sophie, so you want to laugh? Well, the only joke left on this show is the clown sitting next to me. I'm still number 3.
And contestant number 3, please.
Well, Sophie, as a Scouser, my party trick is an impression of Scylla. And in fact, I can just hear what she's thinking now. Well, Sophie Chuck, if I was you, I'd pick number 3 and have a lot of laughs.
Well, take no notes from me, Sophie, but I thought that was brilliant. I really did. Now, it's make your mind up time. So, who are you going to choose from out of those two? Is it going to be number 1 or number 3?
It's going to have to be number 1.
So the Scylla impersonation failed to impress.
Really.
Didn't impress you. Well, it ain't over yet. Number 3, it's not over yet. So you just have to make yourself scarce for a minute, because she still might change her mind. All right, sweetheart? Well, maybe this is your blind date for this evening, Sophie. You chose number 1. That was Chris from Birmingham. Come in, Chris. Well, Chris from Birmingham. Well, Sophie, sweetheart, what do you think? Immediate impressions of our Chris.
Nice eyes.
What do you think of our Sophie?
All right with the cards?
No, we can't do this just yet. Well, Sophie's made a bed, but she doesn't necessarily have to lie in it, because over the break, she's going to decide whether Chris is really what she came here for. Now, will Sophie date, or will she ditch? Find out after the break. See you in a mo.
I think it's a really hard choice to make. I think number 3 would be much more of a laugh. Number 1, quite good looking, but I think she needs to ditch him.
But what about the one you turned down?
In a real Italian pizzeria, the pizza has rich toppings and a crispy, thin base. And that's exactly how Pizza Ristoranti is. Wherever you are, Ristoranti, the pizzeria taste.
At Morrison's, we've over 1,000 special offers, like roses, celebrations, and Quality Street. Buy any 2 for only £5.
If your phone's past its sell-by date, bring it into the Carphone warehouse and get the Nokia 8310 or the Sony Ericsson T68i on all networks absolutely free.
There's £300 off, so run down to DFS before 5 p.m. Sunday for a stonking £300 off all these sofas and loads more.
Baby, come back. With a bye. With a bye. Baby, come back.
Jump to it for 4 years. Free credit with not a sausage to pay for the first year. £300 off with DFS ends 5 p.m. Sunday.
This royal throne of kings, this sceptred isle. This happy breed of men, this earth, this realm, Worthington's, the heart of our nation.
However unique you are, there is now a sheer foundation that blends perfectly with your skin tone. Intelligent Colour Foundation. New from number 7. Simple foundation, whatever your makeup.
Tonight
tonight at 7. They're live and singing for survival, but one of them has to go. Pop stars The Rivals. At 8:05, with 2 lifelines under his belt, this man is just 2 questions away from $1 million. And at 9:15, it's Spot the Celebs in Songs of Bond. Tonight from 7.
Don't fancy yours much.
Welcome back. Now, before the break, Sophie chose Chris. At home, you've already seen what Sophie's flatmate Andrea thinks she should do. But what will Sophie decide? Is it a hot date or the cold shoulder? Now, Sophie, come on. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? We need a little bit of help from our crowd out here. What shall she do, everyone? Your choice, Sophie. Are you going to date or are you going to ditch?
I'm going to ditch.
Despite those lovely eyes, well, you've been well and truly ditched, Chris. What will your mate say back home?
I'm not going home.
You know, I'm afraid you're going home from her tonight. Oh, never mind. I thought you were gorgeous anyway. Say goodnight, Chris. Oh, how could you do that? OK, now there's no turning back now. There's no more choices. Here is your blind date for this evening. You chose number 3. That was Leon from Liverpool. Come in, Leon. Oh, Leon. Leon, sweetheart. Whoa. Now, Leon, I was a bit worried there because she did not like the impression of me.
I know.
You know, you nearly blew it, but now you've got her. What do you think?
Speechless.
Speechless.
Speechless. Can't say anything.
Where are you going to choose where you're going on your date?
There's a lady.
The lady. Come on, Sophie. Open it up. Right. What does it say?
A date to the Maldives.
Oh, wow. Yes, it says here you're off to the magnificent Maldives, the jewel of the Indian Ocean, where you'll stay at the luxurious Meru Fenfushi Island Resort. Try saying that with these teeth. You'll try your hand at snorkeling amidst the coral reefs and deep-sea fishing in the crystal blue waters before being ferried off to your very own private island. Oh, hey, this can't be bad. Where an intimate candlelit dinner awaits you.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect, yeah. It says here, let's hope on your private castaway island together you'll find love and never want to be rescued. Oh, I'm so pleased for you both. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well, Sophie and Leon. Well, we'll find out how they get on next week. But right now, what about Adam and Deb? Now, last week, they got a chance to work on their tans in sun-drenched St. Kitts. Yeah, but was their love as hot as the weather? Let's have a look at their date diary.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Timothy Beach Resort in St. Kitts.
Hi, boss.
Please join us for a glass of rum.
Cheers.
Still a bit nervous, still really apprehensive about the whole thing. Really don't know what he thinks of me.
First questions, yeah, I think we're going to get on well. I think I come across a bit arrogant, first of all. But I'm sure we'll get on. And she seems like a really nice girl. Just take it from me and see what happens.
Adam, why am I always in the lead and you're about 5 miles behind me?
Ladies first.
Yeah, but I'm also going a lot quicker than you are.
No, you're not. I don't want to crash into you.
No, you go right up there, that's fine.
I'm right
It makes
up
it a bit
there.
more exciting.
I'm right up behind you. So what's all this batik about then, Debs?
Material.
Girl thing then, yeah?
Yep.
Booking, Dano. Always like that, what do you think?
They're great, the colour is
I picked it
fantastic.
because like, it goes with the top, doesn't it?
No. What's wrong? What do you think?
Absolutely terrible. It's better than what you usually wear, though. Sorry. When the screen went back and I first saw Debs, I thought she had a nice figure, which is good because I only date size 8s. But she wasn't blonde, so I was a bit disappointed.
Adam came across really arrogant on the show, so I didn't really know what to expect. And when the screen went back, I thought nice looking, nicely dressed, but not sure about his personality.
After the show, Debs and I went for a meal and she kept stroking my leg, so I knew she fancied me. Girl's got taste. But I didn't pursue it because with a face like hers, I knew I'd live to regret it.
At the meal after the show, Adam wasn't particularly chatty, and when he did speak, it was all about himself and how gorgeous he thinks he is. I just thought, what a prat.
Before we went to some kicks, Debs and I went on a day out around London. And she didn't laugh at none of my jokes, which I found unbelievable because I'm a funny guy, but I just put it down to a stuck-up sense of humour.
Adam and I had a day in London, and he kept coming out with unfunny comments like, I bet you're glad I picked you. And I just thought, get real, mate, you're not all that.
When we got to St Kitts, Debs and I got a boat trip around the island and I was wearing some sexy skimpy shorts. Debs couldn't take her eyes off me, but just like the crown jewels, I thought you can look, but you can't touch, darling.
Adam bought a new pair of swimming trunks, which he thought he looked great in. They were so tight, I don't know how he got in them. They did nothing for me.
I knew Debs thought I was a bit of a looker. She kept on dressing me with her eyes, so I asked her outright if she fancied me, and she went all coy. Now, I know women, and I know that meant yes. And I thought to myself, poor blimey, my full movement should be all over me like a rash.
At breakfast one morning, Adam said to me, you do fancy me, don't you, Debs? I nearly choked on my cereal. I just thought, how can you be so thick and so wrong?
One night, Debs and I went to this bar, and I looked at her and I thought, I could put it if I wanted to, but I thought, why lower the standards? So I pulled this American girl instead. I'll tell you, them Yank girls, they know quality when they see it.
Adam and I went to a bar, and he spent the whole night chatting an American girl up. I thought, rather you than me, love, you're welcome to him.
Throughout the date, Debs kept saying how vain I am, which I took as a compliment, because at least it shows I take pride in my appearance. Debs should do the same, because a girl that looks like that should well the slap she can get her hands on.
I could never fancy Adam. I just don't go for the short, stocky, monkey look. Personality and intelligence counts for a whole lot more, and sadly, Adam lacks in both.
My ideal girl is blonde, has good fashion sense like myself, and laughs at my jokes. Now, Debs is none of these, and to stand a chance of me, she needs to do some serious changing.
Adam's ideal girl would be blonde, buxom, oh, and that all-important size 8, which would make them just about as shallow as he is.
As for the future, Debs needs a man that accepts her for what she is, and that's an average, boring tomboy, and I don't do none of them. But the good news for all those girls out there is I'm still free, ready, willing, and very able.
St Kitts was fantastic. I'd love to return with my ideal man, who would love me for who I am, not what I look like. Unfortunately, I was there with Adam, who is just a self-obsessed pillock.
So it was love at first sight then, was it?
Oh, maybe.
Well, for a start, Deb, I have to say, you are beautiful, you look stunning. How could you say those horrible things about our
Just
Deb?
weren't my type's one of them things, innit?
Why did you have to go in so strong?
I don't know, honesty is the best policy, innit?
On your part?
Well, yeah.
Do you think that you're God's gift to women, then?
He does, definitely.
No, but I come close, but...
That's all you could talk about,
No,
how
what?
gorgeous you
I
think
mean,
you are.
She tried it on at the restaurant with me,
No,
showed my
I did
leg a
not.
couple of times. You said, oh, no,
I
I've done it
did
by
not.
mistake. You said, oh, I've done it by mistake.
But I
And
was...
she expected me to pick up on it.
I did
I
not.
thought, food, Debs. I'm not a great eater, but...
Silla, I was sitting there like this and talking with my hands, and he was his knee was near my hand. That was it. I did not touch his knee.
Definitely. So she didn't
Why'd you
touch your knee.
apologise then?
Because I thought you might get the wrong idea like you did.
So you did touch it then?
I just said I did, but it was by accident.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Mind you, you weren't that keen on his body or his
Not
legs,
at all.
were you?
No, not at all.
I mean, we're in good shape, though, aren't we?
Adam, you've pumped the top bit up. You've got
Audience,
very
someone?
skinny, hairy legs. You look like the Tasmanian devil.
Bothered.
I didn't think you were true. Well, tell us about this American girl, because that's outrageous. How could you do that?
No, what happened was...
Chat of another bird when
Obviously,
you're on
by
a
then,
date.
Debs had given up on me, so, like, went to this bar and that. And, like, I don't know, I see someone better looking, so why not? You're only young once, ain't you?
So, we had a girly chat, me and this
The
American
American.
girl.
Yes.
And she didn't think he was all that. She actually thought you were quite arrogant, Adam. Very arrogant.
When he went off with the American, what did you do?
Oh, I danced with all the local guys. They were great.
Was that the best night of your life?
Yeah.
No, but, like, it's a conversation as well. Like, I like to talk about, like, getting
And you're
drunk
very
and going out.
articulate, aren't you? Chris
but see,
Fuser comes in the pub,
No,
right?
like...
Chris Fuser. And on that note...
But no, I can't just say,
No,
though...
shut up. That's enough for you now.
No,
That's
but
enough of you.
I'll say one more thing.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, our Adam and Deb, the lovely Deb. OK, we're going to take a little break right now, but when we come back, we'll meet the lovely lad on the lookout for his one true love. So let's meet the ladies, all hoping to win his heart. As we say, come in, the girls.
Pick me and I'll be really fruity.
Come out, Pete! You murderous rat! Burn down my house and kill my father!
That offends me. Now you must pay! Stop. What are you doing? You can't rush into something like this. You don't even know Kung Fu. You must train with a wise master. Paint a fence. When the Dutch brew the Grolsch, they take their time. So must you. Grolsch, we only let you drink it when it's ready.
Oh, 2 gigahertz Intel Pentium 4 processor. Who's the lucky one?
The student at number 12 King Street.
What about this Panasonic?
Mrs. Dawkins, Church Street.
But she can't cook.
Exactly.
Brilliant prices for Christmas. That's Comet Sense.
There's a free Christmas gift waiting for you. Everyone, yes, everyone is guaranteed a sensational Christmas present worth at least £15 in the Mail's £1 Million Christmas draw. There's hundreds of colour TVs, thousands of British Airways flights, Caribbean holidays, fabulous new cars. Plus, one lucky reader will win an amazing £1,000 a week every week next year. There's a gift for everyone worth over £15 guaranteed. Starting tomorrow's Mail on Sunday.
If you use your intuition more, will you notice more? Tia Luso, you just know.
Feels So Good is the #1 album from Atomic Kitten, featuring It's Okay, and the great new single, The Last Goodbye. And this year's #1 summer smash hit, The Tide is High. Atomic Kitten. Feels so good. Out now.
Buy a drink, send a text. At McDonald's you can win 1,000 great. Play 'em late. Xbox consoles.
I think I'll pick you tonight.
Welcome back. Well, later we'll be catching up with last week's terrific triplet, Elliot and Steph, who both went off on a date to Belgium. But first, it's time to get the nitty-gritty from the girls. So come on, ladies, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Hayley. I'm 21 years old and I'm a restaurant manager from Suffolk. I'm on blind date tonight to find someone who appreciates my love of cheerleading. So tonight I am looking for L-O-V-E, love.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm 20 and I'm a telecoms coordinator from Gloucester. Way. The reason I'm on blind date is to fill in my dating gap while I wait for my marriage proposal from Robbie Williams. He is gorgeous, and if the picker tonight doesn't look like him, sing like him, or dance like him, well, I will dump him. So I think you can call me Mrs. Williams. Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm 18 years old and I'm a student from Buckinghamshire. The reason I'm on blind date today is to find my ideal kickboxing partner. I need a man who knows his axe kicks from his triple combinations, and if he doesn't square up, I'm going to kick his butt.
Well, three girls, all with their eyes on the prize. And here he is. He's perfect. He's Paddy. And he's from Surrey. Come in, Paddy.
A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of...
Oh, Paddy, you look lovely, lad. Sit down
Thank you
there.
very much.
Tell everybody what you do, Paddy.
I'm an advertising exec.
An advertising exec.
Yes.
With an obsession, I believe, about a certain type of ladies' clothing.
Yeah, a certain type. Probably not what you might expect, but developing an obsession for catsuits, Scylla. Yeah.
I mean, do you wear them yourself?
Only on the weekends, but it's fine. I just like the way it just like hugs the body and accentuates all the curves.
Really?
It's fantastic.
Well, who turned you on to catsuits?
It must have been Michelle Pfeiffer and Batman, just in that PVC catsuit, just mind-blowingly, just real hot on the collar.
Really?
Fantastic.
So it's all the PVC thing that you really adore?
Yeah, definitely.
And you think there should be a special day devoted to PVC catsuits?
I think National Catsuit Day would go down an absolute treat nationwide. I think actually they should be forced to wear them. You know, ladies up and down the country, nationwide, it would just be brilliant.
Oh, come on, Paddy. I mean, you know, we're all different shapes and sizes. How do you think we'd all look?
Well, have you ever explored the pleasures of PVC?
I've had all my windows double glazed. Now, you've got 3 questions there, and you know you can only ask 2 before you've got to get rid of one of our beautiful ladies over there. So, Paddy, I think you better start with question number 1.
Hello, ladies.
Hi there, Paddy.
As you're on blind date, many people watching will assume that you're a dating failure. And here is the last resort. If I choose you, will you be sure that our date will be a raging success? And that goes to number 1.
Well, Paddy, I don't believe in failure. One look at my gorgeous figure, kissable lips, and my secret piercing, we're bound to get tongues wagging.
And the same question to number 2, please.
Well, Paddy, with my looks, I don't have a problem with getting men. But the main reason I'm here tonight is because Scylla's told me personally that you are a babe. So if you don't pick me tonight, the only dating failure will be you.
And the same question to number 3, please.
Well, Paddy, I guess I'd start off by making sure that I wore something that was very tight. And then, second of all, I'd make sure that we went somewhere that was extremely wild. And then I'd finish off the evening with a little something that will keep you raging for me more and more and more.
OK, ladies, second question now. If you could remove a section of the screen to see one part of my body, which part would you choose and why? And that question goes to number 1.
Well, Paddy, I would choose to see your feet, because you know what they say about men with big feet. So what size shoe are you, Paddy?
I'll take question to number 2, please.
Well, I'm a bit cheeky, so I do like a good bum, and especially because I think I've got a pretty scrumptious one myself. So let's forget the looking, and when can we start the feeling?
And the same to number 3, please.
Well, being a kickboxer, I certainly enjoy a man with a really good, strong, muscular back. So let me run my fingers down yours tonight and make your spine tingle with desire.
There you go, Paddy. You've asked your 2 questions. You're looking a wee bit confused, aren't you?
I'm a wee bit confused, yeah.
But it's making your mind up time. You've got to turn one of those girls down. Who's it going to be? Are you going to turn down number 1, number 2, or number 3?
I'm going to turn down number 1.
Here she is. You turned her down. Number 1. That was Hayley from Suffolk. Come in, Hayley. She's lovely. Look at that. They like Hayley. It was the feet that did it.
He hasn't got the right size anyway.
Okay, you weren't disappointed anyway. Hayley, all right then. Okay, 2 girls left, but only 1 question to go. So fire away with your final question.
Right, the final and deciding question. As you've heard, I'm rather partial to women in PVC. Could you tell me, if I was your fantasy fella, what you would have me wearing on our date? And that goes to number 2.
Well, I've got a huge thing for Robbie Williams, especially when he wore his tiger pants in Rock DJ video. So, Paddy, what do you look like in a pair of briefs?
It is. Look at skin pants. Same question to number 3, please.
Wearing a tight red PVC catsuit right now, I kind of get the idea that I'm going to be able to fulfil your fantasy just fine. Personally, though, I'm rather partial to my soldiers. So get out the uniform and let's stand to attention.
Oh, you're salivating as we speak, aren't you? Who are you going to go for? Are you going to choose number 2 or number 3?
I'm going to go for number 3.
Number 3. I knew it. You see, it was that PVC catsuit all the time. I knew that was going to do it for you. But number 2, don't worry. He mightn't like what he sees in that catsuit. So you take a breather and we'll be back in a mo. OK, Paddy, are you nervous?
Yeah, tad.
I bet you are. Here she is, your blind date maybe for this evening. You chose number 3. That was Ashley from Buckinghamshire. Come in, Ashley. Well, there you go, Ashley. So way. Hey, hey, hey. What do you reckon?
That's exactly what it says in the tin, really, isn't it?
Don't make your mind up just yet. We'll take a break as Paddy gets to know Ashley just that little bit more. But how far will he want to take it? Will Paddy date or will he ditch? Find out in a mo. See you all in a mo.
Fairly easy choice. Number 2, very nice girl, but that voice. Number 3, 18, student, wearing a catsuit. What more could a man want? Date her.
You went for number 3.
अब मैं इस औरत को हवा में उठाने वाला हूँ। ये है मेरा विद्यार्थी। आज लंदन से आया हुआ है।
We're going to give you these prawns for just $1.79 and a 3-litre bottle of Coke for just 99p. You get back more for your money at Iceland.
It takes 2 to tango. So buy 2 special packs of Polygrip and get £50 off a city break in Paris, Athens, Rome, and many other destinations. Polygrip, your quick step to confidence.
Buy soft drink, send a text. You can win at McDonald's, big surprises, great prizes from pop rivals. Meet the band in the house, get a final backstage pass, and there's many more millions of cool prizes.
I love you.
Could these moments have waited to be shared? Yes, but why wait? Now is good. Vodafone Live.
Is heartburn playing on your mind?
Zantac 75 can give rapid relief from rising stomach acid with just 1 tablet and can even prevent it altogether. Zantac 75. You can live life heartburn-free.
Every weekday lunchtime on ITV1, find out what's going on and what's going off. At 12:30, catch up with all the latest stories from home and abroad. And then at 1 o'clock...
I know what you're after. I've got lots of things I want to say, but I don't think I dare.
That's weekday lunchtime on ITV1, weekdays from 12:30.
I think I'll go for number 1.
Oi!
Welcome back. Now, before the break, Paddy picked out Ashley, but he kept the receipt and he can get a full refund. You've already seen what Paddy's best mate Nick thinks he should do, but only Paddy can decide. What do you think he should do, everyone? Okay, that's enough. Okay, Paddy. It is crunch time. Are you going to date or are you going to ditch?
I'm going to date.
Well, you said PVC did it for you, and it certainly did it for you tonight. But what about the one that you let go away. She's gorgeous. You're saying goodnight too. Number 2, that was Claire from Gloucester. Come in, Claire. Claire. Never mind. It's PVC. Cat toots on everything. Who's going to choose where you're going on your blind date? Make it a good one. You know the Maldives have gone, don't you?
Oh, really?
Yes. Who's going to choose? I think I'll choose.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. Go on, Ashley. What does it say?
Right, it says, if I can get it open, a date to Lithuania.
A date to Lithuania. Yes. You're off to the Baltic state of Lithuania, where you'll be staying at the Wonder Marlborough Hotel. To get you in the mood, we're going to send you beer tasting at a famous Lithuanian brewery. That'd be great, wouldn't it? And then, sweep you up to experience the thriving nightlife in the old town in Lithuania. Later on, you will sober up with some windsurfing and jet skiing at the national park. With such magical surroundings, let's hope you'll be rushing into each other's arms.
That's good.
You'll have a fab time. Don't forget and bring the PVC, darling. All right, you'll go mad. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well. Our Paddy and Ashley. Enjoy Lithuania. Well, we'll catch up with them again next week. But now, do you remember when our triplet, Elliot, was picked by Steph last week? Yes, they chose a date to Belgium. I wonder how they got on. Let's have a look at their date diary.
Yeah, she seems to think like I'm a bit immature for her, and I asked her why over dinner, and she said, oh, I don't want to get into an argument.
I just find that we're having a bit of a problem with maturity. I mean, we do get on really well and stuff, but he's not the type of person that you can talk to sort of really seriously.
Is this hard work for you, honey? Come on, you woman, work.
Hey, Sarah, I have to talk to you now because I'm getting quite annoyed. We have nothing in common, and the date is just going absolutely potty.
Things are going okay with Steph. They're going a bit downhill at the moment, really. I think I don't think she likes me at all, really. Stephanie's just having her massage, as you can see. So let's have a look. Hiya.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You look nice and relaxed.
Yeah, it's lovely. Are you enjoying that lady doing all that stuff to you?
Yeah.
I bet you are, aren't you? I bet you're loving it. You're not even filming me? I'm gonna get really mad. Genie, mad. Listen, right. Do you know how to hold the thing or what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get really mad. You're not really talking to me much, are you, really? We're having a bit of communication problem, aren't we?
Nah, it's not me. I mean, it's a two-way thing, really, isn't it? He should just have no hands. I think he should be like this.
Actually, they've got a peeing man and no peeing woman.
It would look a bit weird if we had like a peeing woman.
Yeah, I suppose. I think we should call the peeing green man Elliot. When the screen went back and I first saw Elliot, I thought I'd been stitched up here, seeing as I didn't have much choice as the other two his identical brothers. Looking at him, I didn't think wow, but I thought Belgium sounds different.
When the screen went back and I saw Steph, I thought, she's ginger. And I don't like ginger girls, but I do like Belgian chocolate, so I was well looking forward to the date.
After the show, me and Elliot went for dinner, and all he seemed to talk about was school and his brothers. Two things I knew nothing about. And I thought to myself, This is going to be a long date.
After the show, me and Steph went for a meal. I thought we were getting along well, and she seemed really interested in talking about my brothers and my family. So at least we had something to talk about.
On the train on the way to Brussels, I accidentally spilled champagne all down Elliot's lap. I found this hilarious, but he was frantically trying to fan himself down, and I thought, you plonker.
On the train to Brussels, Steph clumsily spilled champagne onto me. She found it rather amusing, and I was just glad she found me funny, because I hadn't ruled out the chance of romance at that stage.
At dinner that night, Elliot was more interested in talking about the local Belgian scenery and how much he liked the hedges in the fields. I thought, give me a break, mate. How boring is that?
That night at dinner, although me and Steph were running out of conversation, and she's not my type, if she would have made a move on me, I would have obliged, but she didn't, so she missed out.
Elliot and I went swimming at a local health spa. Well, when I saw him with no clothes on, I thought, what a scrawny bag of bones. I mean, I've seen more meat on a butcher's cleaver.
At the health spa, I got to see Steph in a swimming costume, and although there was a bit of puppy fat there, which I don't mind, it was the pale skin and freckles which put me off the most. Yuck.
On our last night, I told Elliot that he was just too childish for me. I mean, I'm 18 and like to consider myself going on 24, 25. Elliot struggled to meet the mental age and experience of an 11-year-old, and that for me was a gap which just couldn't be bridged.
On our last night, Steph said I was too immature for her. I thought, I'm not taking that from you, you stuck-up munchkin schoolgirl from Leeds.
Later, Elliot suggested we go out, saying, why don't we go clubbing? I really come alive at night. I nearly wet myself laughing. I thought, come off it, mate. This is a joke, isn't it?
Despite everything, I was still prepared to let Steph have a crack at me, so I invited her out to the discotheque. She refused and went to bed, and I thought, spoil sport.
Last week, I told Scylla that I was looking for a boyfriend to mother. But having said that, I didn't mean that I wanted to run a creche looking after baby Elliot. I think in future I'll stick to older guys.
I really enjoyed Belgium. I loved the countryside and seeing all the wildlife, especially the cows. I'd love to go back there with a real girlfriend and we can enjoy eating lots of chocolates together. Unfortunately, I was there with Steph.
Elliot, where did you think it all went wrong, Chuck?
When the screen went back, I reckon.
What, when our Steph saw you?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we saw each other, really, because I wasn't interested, and I don't think she was either, so...
Yeah. But you found it very hard to communicate with our Steph, didn't you? Why was that?
We didn't have anything in common, really, and... yeah, I don't find her very
talk about
interesting,
anything.
really.
It was just he talked about boring things, like we'd go out and there'd be like some hedges there, and he'd start talking
Yeah,
about...
if you're a bit more
And I was
interesting,
trying
I'd
to
talk to
do...
you,
In fact, you were... It was just so boring. We went on this cruise, Scylla, and I was falling asleep. We was on this cruise, and I was absolutely... I thought, I either fall asleep or throw him in, you know, because it was so...
Takes two people to make conversation.
I was trying to talk to you, and you're like, yeah, it's all right, really, I'm getting on with it. You know, Elliot...
No, how could you? You've seen our Steffi, and he had a pop at you.
He doesn't like gingers, does he, Scylla?
He doesn't like the gingers, no.
Nah,
What's wrong with gingers?
Nothing wrong with it, but it's not my type.
Not your type?
Nah, that's always the
Out
pale
of
skin,
curiosity,
so-
what type of girl would you go for?
Blonde, tanned, or just tanned, or any colour hair, really.
Except ginger.
Yeah, except ginger, yeah.
Tell us about, you know, you're really dead interested, you know, in the hedges and the cows.
Yeah, no, I was a bit more interested in that than Steph, but...
Why? How could
being
you?
from London, like, it's different when you see, like,
Yeah, he
the
goes,
countryside.
oh, I'm
and
from
stuff.
London. Oh, let's go to the discotheque.
That's because there was only one in the whole place.
I've been with him for, you know, this was like the final night, and he goes to me, I come alive at night. I couldn't believe it. I thought, is this just me? Am I going potty or what, you know?
You should have given him a little bit leeway, because he
Still
only
at a
turned
date.
18 last week, ladies and gentlemen.
Rather live my life while I'm young than go to play bingo on a Saturday night or something. So.
not go play bingo.
But you did say that's why we thought he'd be a perfect match for you, because you wanted to mother somebody. Well, he was just 18.
Philip, I did want to mother somebody, but it was like running a creche. He couldn't, like, I ordered, like, where we went, they all spoke in French and stuff, you know, so it was like, I can't read the menu, I'll just have what you're having. I said, Elliot, I'll ask him to, you know, translate it for you. It's not hard. And he's like, you know, chicken and chips. Whatever, really. And I was everything. I did try.
Do you think you'll get some stick from your other two triplets?
Yeah, I'd imagine so, yeah. Probably endless stick, but there you go.
Is there anything that...
Philip, it was a laugh. It was a laugh, Philip.
Well, you didn't look too happy when you was working the video camera.
Really, no.
I mean, you told him off there. Mind you, you did take a lot of the pavement instead of there.
Yeah, now it's a bit more interesting, like...
Elliot, I'm sorry, but it just says it all. Oh, we got on really. Elliot, I really tried with you, but you was like, exactly, he finally admits it now on the sofa.
Yeah, I could say that like this on the last day. It's hard to get
Elliot, and I tell you on the last day that I just didn't find you interesting, and you're like, why?
Well, you're not going to see each other again, are you?
Nah, I wouldn't think so, no. I'd sooner go and see the cows in Belgium than see Steph again, so...
Might be sooner than you think.
I'd sooner go to bingo than sit with him for another couple of days.
Well, there you have it there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be love at 18. Wish them well, ladies and gentlemen. Our Steph and Elliot. Well done, you guys. Thank you. Well, that's all we've got time for tonight, but if you want to find out if Adam and Deb are still battling it out backstage, then tune in to ITV2 for all the gossip and more on Blind Date, Kiss and Tell. And, of course, make sure you join us again next week when we'll be here with some more Blind Dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone!
Details of all tonight's dates are on the Blind Date website at itv.com.
Oh, yeah, she's really nice. She is really nice. I don't rate him at all. But, yeah, I'm sure they'll have a laugh. She's got a good sense of humour. Just got a dud bloke.
After the break,
It's the girl!
whose pop bubble is about to burst in Pop Stars The Rivals next? Then can you take the pressure? Doug is on $250,000 with 2 lifelines and only 2 questions away from £1 million. Millionaire at 8:05. And later at 9, the Pop Stars live result.